everyone, welcome back to my channel, Plutonian Priestess. If you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that bell button so you can get notified for all my new videos. If you've already been here before, thank you so much for returning. Today we are doing a pick a card reading and we are asking, what is your soul purpose? What is your purpose in this lifetime? So we have 5 groups for you to choose from. This is group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, and group 5. Go ahead and take a second to pick the group that stands out to you the most, the one that sparks your intuition, and we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so group number 1, you chose the epidote for your crystal. This is the crystal that is going to aid you on your journey, the one that's going to help you along with your soul purpose. And so this is one that is really a earthy crystal. It's one that's grounding. It's one that's really good for manifestation. The trick with epidote though is that it will manifest whatever is inside you. So if you're vibrating at a high level, you're vibrating from love, from forgiveness, empathy, compassion, you're aligned with your soul purpose, and you're really functioning from a balanced, good place, then epidote can help you really manifest beautiful, beautiful blessings in your life. The dark side of that is that if you have inner turmoil, unhealed wounds, self-destructive habits, and karma that needs to be worked through, epidote can really manifest those shadow sides and really bring those problems to illumination in your lifetime. You want to make sure that you're vibrating from your highest self when using epidote, and it will really help you be a key manifestor in your lifetime. So moving on with your reading, group number 1, let's see what your soul purpose is. So first up, we have the Martyr card. We have maturity, consciousness, the 11th house, and then we have the 9 of Pentacles and the Tower. All right. So group 1, you are probably someone who really is focused on creating something for yourself. You're probably focused on really not being average. You don't probably want to stick to the status quo. You probably want to do something that is very different than what society would naturally expect from you, but at the same time you want to be paid well for it. So you are looking for material abundance in your life, and the one thing that you're going to have to be careful of when you're advancing in your lifetime is that you are not closing yourself off to your personal relationships as well. You need to make sure that you're keeping your heart chakra open and keeping those relationships available to you. But your soul purpose is going to involve really saying goodbye to everything that you once knew. And so part of your soul purpose is really going to be deconstructing what your life once was, deconstructing old beliefs, letting go, saying goodbye, and moving on, and really having a whole life transformation. And once you do that, that's really going to awaken you to your soul purpose. And your soul purpose is really going to be about dedicating yourself to a higher purpose or a higher cause. Because we have the Martyr card here, you're really going to be someone who needs to have a career or have a purpose that they can give their 100% wholehearted effort to. And because we have the 11th house here, you may be someone who is very motivated by humanitarian efforts. Maybe you are someone who cares about social justice efforts. Maybe you are someone who cares about politics. You could care about education. You could care about knowledge. You could care about technology, advancement of society in some kind of way, science. You could be a pioneer in any kind of way, but you're really someone who is concerned with advancement and creating a better future for the world. And that's really what your soul purpose is all about, is really dedicating your life to making the world a better place in the unique individual way that you can do that. And so one of the things that you're going to really have to find is a sense of maturity. You're going to have to find a sense of maturity on your highest soul path. In order to really fulfill your soul purpose, you're going to have to learn how to be completely selfless. And you might have a little bit of a tendency to pity yourself, feel bad for yourself, and ask yourself, why me? You're really going to have to counter that negative thought process by aligning with the divine and really getting in touch with your consciousness and your subconsciousness, and really balancing the two, and really understanding what you are here for, and understanding that everything has a higher purpose and that everything is helping you to be on your highest path. Overall, you are someone who has the capability to not only be material abundant, because we have the Nine of Pentacles. You are someone who also has the ability to really make a difference, really inspire, and really leave a legacy behind for yourself, because you are someone whose sole purpose is to really make a difference in the world. Your sole purpose is really about creating a better future for the common man. And so you're going to be someone who feels like maybe in your lifetime you have to sacrifice things, you have to say goodbye, and you have to learn to let go. But all of this is aiding you and helping you, and you will see later when you look back, because of course hindsight's 2020, that all of these sacrifices that you made were actually necessary to help you fulfill your soul purpose, which is so much bigger than what you might see at this moment in time. If you're interested in personal readings, go ahead and click that link in the description box to my website. It is currently under construction. You can go ahead and put your email in there, and you will get notified as soon as my new website is completed and when my readings are open as well. Thank you so much for watching Group 1. Go ahead and leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Alright, group number 2. You chose the Tibetan Black Quartz. So Tibetan Black Quartz is a very spiritual crystal. It's supposed to help open up your crown chakra, get you in tune with your highest purpose, help you with meditation, conversation with your spirit guide, and really help you with your spiritual awareness and inner guidance. This is going to be the crystal that helps aid you in your soul purpose. What we have for the rest of your reading, group 2. So we have the Ten of Swords, the World, we have the Moon, we have Possibilities, the Miser, Existence, and then we have Midas/Miser again. First off, because obviously we have the Miser card twice, it is very evident to me that you are someone who is concerned about wealth, power, and generating material assets for yourself. You're someone who is concerned about abundance, and you are really seeking security and stability and affluence for yourself. And part of the reason that you have this desire, this almost unfillable desire to have material satisfaction, is because you are actually naturally gifted at creating. So you are someone who has a natural gift to create abundance, to create wealth, to attract and to manifest. You are a natural manifester, and that is not something that you struggle with. The problem that you're going to run into is that your heart has been slightly damaged in the past. So you are someone who has been betrayed, your trust has been broken, you've been stabbed in the back, literally, one too many times. And so as a result, you have a hard time being open emotionally, you have a hard time being vulnerable, you have a hard time breaking down those walls. And what you don't realize is that for you to fully reach your full manifesting ability and to be truly satisfied, you're going to have to open up your heart, and open yourself up to vulnerability, and open yourself up to the risk that is involved in love. And once you do that, you're actually going to learn that you can manifest true happiness, and that you will manifest true abundance. So not only will you have all the physical desires that you want, and you will be able to manifest tenfold what you were before, but you will also be able to have an emotional satisfying life as well. And you are someone who is probably lacking a sense of spirituality. And once you really learn how to incorporate your emotional side, so working in, opening up your heart, breaking down those walls, forgiving yourself, forgiving others, really doing your shadow work and healing those past wounds so you can move forward. Once you do that, you know, we have the moon and possibilities, or sorry, the moon's right here. That's part of the reason why I'm talking about your heart. Sorry. We have the world and possibilities. And so the possibilities are truly unlimited for you. And the world is really a card about living to your highest purpose, really fulfilling what you're meant to do. It's a card about success, attainment, achievement, and your sole purpose is to really experience all the pleasures of the world and everything that the world has to offer. And because we have the existence card, you are someone who is not going to be completely satisfied, even if you don't realize it right now, unless you can experience true abundance in everything. So you want spiritual abundance. So you're going to crave spiritual experience eventually if you do not open yourself up to it now. You're going to want emotional abundance. So if you don't open yourself up to emotional experience right now, it is something you will crave later. You are already craving, you know, wealth and attainment and material abundance. And so you really need to open yourself up in all your other realms. Make sure you're balanced completely so you can show up 100% in manifesting those material desires, and making sure that your karma is aligned and that what you're manifesting isn't actually working against you and coming back and biting you. And because, you know, with how the universe works and the laws of karma, it just seems to be this way. If you aren't functioning from your highest path and your soul purpose, then you're really not going to be able to be completely satisfied in the end, and the universe will always be sending you setbacks and knocking you down, because they're always going to be trying to send you signs and nudges to get to your highest path. And for you, your highest path is not separate from material acquisition. For you, it is all aligned because you are a master manifester. But for you, you need to learn how to manifest spiritual and emotional abundance as well. You need to learn how to open yourself up to the other kind of experiences that are not just physical experiences. So group 2, that is your soul purpose in this lifetime. If you like this reading, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment if you would like to. Subscribe if you haven't. Also, if you're interested in personal readings, go ahead and click the link down below to my website. The website is currently under construction, but I will be opening up my personal readings very soon. So go ahead and drop your email in there so you can get notified when that happens. I will see you next time for my next video. Have a good one. All right, group number 3, you chose the Moldavite. So Moldavite is a crystal that is actually a meteorite that landed in Germany. And this is a crystal for those that are seeking spiritual experiences, to really expand their third eye or their crown chakras and really get in tune with those other realms and really open up themselves to phenomenal experiences, I guess you could say. Really get otherworldly, so to speak. So that is the crystal that is going to aid you on your soul purpose. All right, so first up we have the dilettante, if that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. I didn't look it up either. We are the world. Turning in. Adventure. The 5th house. Queen of Cups reversed. The moon. And the 10 of Cups. Okay. So group 3. Your life purpose in this time is really one of emotional experience. So you are someone who is learning how to get in tune with your sense of self. So you may be someone who feels like your power has been taken, or your voice has been taken, or you really for a long time didn't really know who you were or how to express yourself. And in this lifetime, you are learning how to express your personality, who your soul is, who your ego is, what your sense of self is. So in this lifetime, you may be someone who spends time doing a lot of different things, trying new hobbies, trying new avenues for yourself. You may be someone who's very artistic, very expressive, who really likes to take more of a creative lens or creative outlet. And in this lifetime, because we have the 5th house card and the adventure card, part of your soul purpose is really going to be about having fun, experiencing, and getting in touch with your inner child. So you are really going to be healing your inner child, loving your inner child, and getting in tune with your inner child. And because we have the Queen of Cups reverse, you may be someone who is quite emotional, or you have to come to a point where you have to get over emotional wounds from your past, and these may involve wounds around your mother figure, and that may not apply for everyone, but for some of you, I believe that's true. And you are someone who is really going to have to get to the root of your issues with your upbringing, and a lot of it may result in feeling unloved by your mother figure or feeling unloved by someone in your family. And once you really take the time to turn in and heal those shadow sides, heal those childhood wounds, and really do your shadow work, you're going to get very in tune with yourself and very in tune with your emotions, and you're going to feel much more balanced, and you're going to feel a lot more relieved, and you're actually going to feel a lot more connected to the world. And by getting in tune with your emotions, it's actually going to fuel your creativity and your outer expression. And one of the things you are likely meant to do in this lifetime is actually start a family. And the reason I say that is because we have the 5th house, which is all about romance, dating, and our children. And we also have the 10 of Cups, which is all about that perfect, happy life. And it's like the perfect, picturesque family, right? But it's the ultimate card of happiness. And so for you, your soul purpose is learning how to be happy. So you're learning how to be emotionally satisfied. And the way that you're going to do that is by doing your healing work, of course, doing your shadow work, but by really taking self-expressive and creative lenses and outlets, and probably by creating a family. You're someone who is going to find enjoyment in kids and being around kids. If you are someone who doesn't want to start a family or have children of your own, maybe you are someone who would benefit from teaching or working with kids, or just being around kids and spending some time with them, because you are working on really nurturing and getting in tune with your inner child. Once you get in touch with your inner child, you're really going to be able to heal yourself and understand the kind of parent that you want to be, because in order to be a role model to others, you have to forgive the role models that you had before yourself. And so ultimately, your soul purpose is really all about becoming happy, attaining true happiness, finding joy, and finding that inner contentness, and really healing your inner child. And the way that you're going to do that is through artistic expression, romance, dating, your love life, having children, being around children, spending time with them. So group 3, if you like this reading, please leave a comment down below. If you want to see more pick a card readings, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. If you're interested in a personal reading from me, go ahead and click the link to my website in the description box. Pop your email in there and I will notify you for when my readings are available. I will see you at my next video. Thank you so much. Alright, group 4, you chose the Sunstone. So this is the crystal that will help you with your life purpose. So this is a crystal that really gives you energy, gives you that little oomph when you're feeling low, and really just helps you have a little extra motivation or energy. It also aids in creativity and imagination. So let's see what your life purpose is. Group number 4. We have patience, success, the 6th house, we have thief, femme fatale, femme fatale. I am just, the way I pronounce words sometimes, it really blows me away. It's gonna be crazy. I'm waiting for somebody to start calling me out on it. Okay, and then we have the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Devil, Death. So group number 4, you are definitely someone who is after the material satisfaction. I feel like you are someone who's probably charming, you're probably very good looking, and you're probably used to getting your way. Opportunity probably comes to you very easily, and you are someone who isn't afraid to go after the things that you want, and you are someone who probably doesn't really think about the consequences or really the ethical or moral consequences of things. You're more like the ends justifies the means, so to say. And part of your life purpose is going to be learning how to find success in the right way and how to use your gifts to advance in the right way. So one of the things that you're going to be learning is how to use karma and how to really do it in your favor, because you are someone that has so much natural skill, so much natural charm, so much natural intelligence. You are often faced with a lot of temptations, and because you are going to be tempted in this lifetime, part of your soul purpose, part of your life purpose is really learning how to make the right choice, learning how to make the right decision. And for you, because things can go easy, you may be someone who feels like taking the easy road a lot of the time. And you really need to learn how to apply yourself and really find the thing that makes you feel motivated, because your soul purpose is really actually about being of service to the world. So you are good at dedicating yourself to something wholeheartedly, and that's about what your life purpose is because you are capable of putting in 100% dedication, 100% commitment into something. But the problem is you have the tendency to commit yourself to the wrong things. And so part of your life purpose is learning about how to put your dedication, your charm, your skill, all your natural charisma and all of your natural gifts into the right purpose. And so for you, you are naturally going to be successful at whatever you do. You're probably someone who actually acquires wealth and material abundance quite easily. But one of the things that you're going to have to learn is that you are constantly going to be coming to periods of dissatisfaction and hitting road blockages if you aren't really living for a higher purpose, and if you aren't really dedicating your life to a higher purpose. And so for you can really have endless opportunities, and you may be someone who would be a good business person. You are someone who's dependable, you're someone who's reliable, you're someone who is good at creation. And so for you, the opportunities are pretty endless. You just need to make sure that you are steering your ethical compass into the right direction. Because you have so much power, you just need to make sure that you're actually applying yourself to the right thing. So for you, both of these talk about money and power. So for you, part of your soul purpose is really attaining money and power, but you need to make sure that you're using your money and power for a purpose, using it to be of service to the world, not just for your own selfish gain. And so that's really what your soul purpose is about attaining power and attaining wealth, but doing it in a high functioning way and a high vibrational way, and also using it to give back to the world and be of service in some kind of way. So group 4, if you like this reading and you would like to see more pick of cards, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you'd like to. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. If you're interested in a personal reading from me, go ahead and click the link to my website down below. Put your email in there and I will let you know when they open up. I'll see you next time at my next video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Alright, group number 5, you chose the ametrine, which is a mix of amethyst and citrine. This is actually a stone that helps you give inspiration and creativity, but more than anything, it really helps you make decisions when you feel like you can't. So extra good for all of us Libras. So let's see what your soul purpose is, group 5. We have the Warrior card, celebration, participation, Saturn. I always get my numbers wrong. 8 of Swords and the Star. Overall, I feel like your life purpose is really learning how to conquer your mind. So I feel like you're someone who may have been through a lot in the past. You may be someone who really struggles with letting go. You maybe struggle with forgiveness. You maybe just struggle with the traumas that you've gone through and really just knowing how to like function and really get over your pain. And one of the things that is going to continue to hold you back is going to be your mindset, because you are someone who limits yourself with your mind, with your thinking. And your life purpose is really about learning how to overcome your mindset, because your life purpose is about learning that your mindset creates your reality. So for you, your life purpose is learning how to rid yourself of depression, anxiety, and all of your shadow side elements by healing yourself, forgiving others, opening yourself up to love, and really accepting responsibility and accepting the hard work that it takes to control your mind, and really finding new habits and ways of being, and really learning how to control your mind, because your life purpose is really about showing you the power of mindset. That's what the lesson is in this lifetime for you. And once you learn how to change your mindset, you're going to see how celebration and participation, so being open to being involved in the experience, so being open to being in love, being open to being a friend, being open to take a risk, being open to try a new job or open that business or do X, Y, or Z, right? And so once you realize that life is about those joyful moments and experiencing, you're really going to overcome your wounds and realize the warrior that you have within you. And part of your mental growth is really going to be about inspiring others and really making a difference. Because we have the Star card, you really are someone who's meant to overcome their inner demons, and that lesson of overcoming those inner demons really helps give back to the world, because you're really healing the world by healing yourself, because you're giving back to the pool, right? And that's very much what the Star is all about. So your soul purpose in this lifetime is very much about conquering your mental health and realizing the power of mindset, because once you have your mindset where it needs to be, you're going to realize that you can manifest anything that you desire, and that you can really open yourself up to the happiness that life has to offer you. So group 5, if you like this reading and you want to see more pick a card readings, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if this resonated with you. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you're interested in a personal reading from me, go ahead and click the link to my website down below. Put your email in there and I'll let you know when I open up my readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.